look at this now. I'll just make that. So the travel members, I'll just make this as RN, okay? And then all members, the fixed resources, we are going to make this as, say, the multiple locations, the props, okay? And say the operators. Now, we are going to make A-star guides invisible, okay? So that is how you can also make the guides, what I can say, invisible, or probably multiple different stuffs out in there. So when the simulation runs, the task aggregator needs to travel from one point in a grid. A-star will run a search algorithm to find the shortest path between the elements into the system, okay? Between the elements into the system. The algorithm basically divides the model into the grid of nodes through which task executor might travel. Each node specifies the direction member can possibly move, and the algorithm will look at the nodes and the directions of the travel, determining the fastest location, ensuring that it works great. A-star is an open source algorithm. Just to know about A-star in detail, that has been developed by third party outside of Flexsim, and for that reason there are more in-depth guides which you can use or follow on how A-star algorithm works. If you need, just do a simple internet search and you should be able to find plenty of information related to A-star. Okay. Now the A-star system uses travel travel threshold. The A-star navigation system uses travel thresholds to calculate shortest possible points between two objects. A fixed travel threshold represents the possible entry points to which a task executor may travel when it's walking. Okay, an object travel threshold consists of two zones: a calculated path zone and a travel arrival zone. Which is that how it is going to be taken care of. Okay, so basically that is how it's gonna work out when we talk about A-star navigation thresholds. Okay, so now you might be knowing that there is a possibility where you can see the thresholds of the into the areas. Okay, so which basically means that you are going to see that grids. Okay, you see that grids. Okay, so you see this grid, right? These grids are nothing but the way it decides how the A-star navigation should be working out in order to get the details out. Now let us understand and summarize how will you decide that which is the best to travel to. Is it a network node or is it a A-star navigation? Okay, you can make this divider very concise, very precise, considering these all, these one square is a node. You need to ensure that much path is available so the person could travel from that. Okay. Now when deciding whether to use the travel network or A-star navigation, you will need to consider which system makes sense for the simulation project. For the most part, it's largely going to be a matter of personal preference. However, each system has different advantages and disadvantages, which we are going to now understand in the system. Okay. Now, talking about the network nodes advantages, it is going to give user more control over the task executed travel paths. Model might run faster because travel network nodes do not need to perform any calculations and can be used to restrict the direction that travels can travel. Like you can have a one-way direction, you can have a two-way customization, which we just saw. Can set speed limits on certain travel paths. When you click on a path, you're going to have these details out in there where you can customize the speeds, you can customize the data, you can customize the speed, speed limit, spacing, and those stuff like that. That's the advantage of the travel networks you are going to use for the simulation project. Can be used to create a virtual distance, which is where you can make the distance with the nodes longer or shorter than the actual distances in the model units, and that's the biggest advantage of the travel network. Talking about the advantages of the A-star navigation, fairly easy to set up and handles most of the logic on your behalf. So if you see here, for this little thing, you need to create a lot of paths, right? You need to make a connection for all these, then you need to make a node, you need to connect those with a connection, connect the operators, fix it resources and stuff like that, and then you might also get the errors out in there. That all is been taken care by the A-star navigation. Just you need to add the members and it's done. That's time consuming, that's fastest, and that's fantastic. But and the another advantage is that when you have a model with a high number, okay, whenever you have a model with the high number of possible destinations and many possible paths, but with the destination A-star will be easier to set up than the travel networks. Talking about the disadvantages of these two travel paths or travel properties, what is going to happen is the travel network takes a slightly longer time to set up. Creating paths between every possible destination can be really cumbersome, which I mentioned. From here to here, I have to make this whole pathing. Sometimes troubleshooting takes very much more time. You will be, you will really be in a headache mode if you don't get that being debugged, the issue being debugged. That is how it is. Talking about A-star navigation disadvantages, if your model is large and complex, it could slow your model while it computes the ideal travel path. When the calculation takes too much time to process, it can sometimes create strange visuals as well. Okay, so try experimenting with both methods at first and discover which system makes the most sense for your simulation model project, and you will definitely understand which is the best travel mode for your simulation project to be used upon. Okay, if you haven't visited our website Leansimcorp.com, I'll request you to visit our website Leansimcorp.com for the bestest education content we provide you for complete simulation solutions so that your industry problems are solved. We have a membership access where you get a member benefits which are really awesome. Have a check at those at our website membership page, and if you have any queries, reach us out from our email ID leansimcorp@gmail.com. You can contact from WhatsApp. All details already mentioned on our website. Okay, and comment your doubts for this video in the comment section below, and do not forget to answer the questions I asked you in this video in the comment section below. Let us meet in another videos, okay, where we are going to understand about working with travel networks and working with travel A-star navigation and GIS navigation. So we just understood about the key concepts now about this, and now let us understand about multiple details about about GIS navigation, and there are other multiple stuffs about like traveling. We are also going to understand how to use this traffic control, right, onto our travel network nodes. We are going to have a two-way connection, one-way connection, and let us have those connections been added. Let us understand about different types of connections you use in the travel network. Okay, green arrow, yellow arrow, red arrow, what does those arrows mean for? And we are going to see the alternate exits and multiple stuffs for the travel networks in detail, and similarly for A-star navigation. Okay, so this is just a start. Okay, we just understood the key concepts. We're going to understand these things, travels in detail with our upcoming series. So that's all for today, guys. Stay tuned on Leansimcorp. I hope you are enjoying simulating and learning. Let us meet in another interesting video. Till then, keep simulating. Bye-bye. For premium content, do not forget to visit our website Leansimcorp.com, where you will be getting all these premium contents available. So talking about what things you're going to get in, you're going to get in, simulation solutions. You're going to get premium training classes for simulation stuffs. You will be getting 3ds model file support. You can buy modules. You can access to simulation case studies. You can visit our services. Also, you can visit the blogs which you're going to get. So I was talking about simulation solutions, right? You can schedule one-on-one session with us, for training and details. You can access our digital assets like learning center. Okay, so here comes the booking online appointment, Talking about training classes, you can access premium training classes once you are going to purchase a subscriptions. You will be able to access our training classes which are listed out here, and these are continuously getting upgraded, guys. Talking about blogs, here we bring in blogs from travel experiences, health, devotionals, like industrial engineering, personality development, simulation tech, and lot more interesting and exciting. So do not forget to visit our website leansimcorp.com for premium content, blogs, and lots more.